Sally Babbitt, attorney at law, is back with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so a lot of people are self-employed.
Yes.
And they're relying on their business funds to retire. So what if you have a business but don't have an IRA or some sort of retirement? What do you do?
Well, and that's the situation so many people, especially in Michigan, they've built their business and they're doing great and the business probably has a lot of value, but that's pretty much their asset. So oftentimes they get to a point where they're going to sell it, and that's going to be their retirement. They're going to cash out of it.
We'll talk about some of those different options if you're selling your business. What does that look like to structure it?
Right. So the first thing you have to figure out is, am I just doing an asset purchase or a stock purchase? And the difference is, let's say you're a trucking company. If you're just doing an asset purchase, then that buyer is only buying the hard assets like the trucks and the equipment.
Okay.
If they're doing a stock purchase or whatever entity type you are, they're buying the entire entity as a whole. So they're going to get your liabilities, they're going to get all of the assets, the intangibles, the name. So that's the first step in figuring out how are we going to structure this deal.
So what are some of the key issues that sellers really need to focus on if they want to sell?
Yeah, so getting a valuation is really important. How are we going to value this business? You can hire certified valuation appraisers to do that. I think that's a really good idea. Otherwise, maybe the buyer and seller can come to an agreement somehow.
So self-employed, at what point, should you be thinking about that?
I would say if you're thinking of retiring in the next, say, 5 years, you definitely want to start taking initial steps to get there.
Would you work with a broker?
You can. Many times, these small businesses have either one of their suppliers or one of their customers might be interested in picking up their business, because then they can integrate, one more step into their own business. So that's usually a good place to start.
Well, we've had actually another client come in before, and she's a broker and helps buy and sell businesses and can help you prep and make sure you're running optimally.
Right.
And she always points out that, sometimes you're doing your business, you get so close to it that you can't see the big picture, so they can enhance the value of it before you do sell.
Very much so. Just like selling a house. It may look phenomenal to you, but the third person comes in, sees some flaws.
Sure.
SallyBabbittLaw.com for more information, or 517-507-3306. Thanks, Sally.
You're very welcome.